think I'm gonna go with like a Ted Kravitz kind of thing because I'm ill, so I don't really want to be coughing down the mic. So just come to me when you want info, really.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to FTRL. It's Monday night, so that means Division 1 action. We're coming to you from the Red Bull Ring in Austria, probably the shortest track on the calendar, with only 10 corners, although I don't class turn 2 as a corner. Joining me to call the action tonight, I've got Dan, aka Rich T Gaming, and Raver's Revenge. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. How's it going?
Not too bad. So, Austria, how do we feel about Austria?
I quite like it. Bit of a basic track though, isn't it really? But it looks like it's got very dry quality. So it's belting down.
Well, that's the thing, it looks a basic track, but some of those basic corners can throw up a few challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a huge sausage curb on the inside of the final corner, which if you clip that wrong, you're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
And I imagine
would be the first one to set a time. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine that turn 1, lap 1 could be a bit messy as well.
Could be, yeah.
Well, if it's not anything like Spain, then it's a win. Because Spain didn't even get to turn 1 and it was horrendous, so.
Well, now that you mentioned Spain, from that we've got Fix Your Game Code is normally known as Ox. He's going to be serving his quali ban tonight. I think I'm right in saying that.
Yep, that's correct.
Interestingly, we've got Ollie P going out on the softs, Button and Spurg on the super softs. So, I think Aaron's going to get blocked. I think he's been blocked by Azimut on his lap.
Yeah, Azimut, one of our new drivers. So we'll just quickly do a little bit of housekeeping. We've had a little bit of a shake-up in terms of the field. So the 2 Red Bull drivers that we originally had have left the league, so they've been replaced by Interphone and Remco. Remco's not here tonight. We've got Krangle coming in at Haas, replacing Goldie, who's unfortunately had to go down to Division 2 due to work commitments. As we said, Azimut is now partnering Pagani in the Sauber, and Praga has joined Physics in the McLaren.
So yeah, be interesting to see how these new guys get on.
Yeah, well, an unknown quantity, so they could throw up a surprise.
Look at Tico's time already, 104 flat. Spurg just coming round. Okay. Something happened on this lap.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just a sighter or not. Ox will go into the pits and presumably retire the car to serve his ban.
So then, any predictions, gentlemen?
Well, I'm going to go out and say it. We'll have a bold but maybe not so uncontroversial prediction.
Has spun on turn 2 and has gone into the wall, broken his wing, just trying to get out of the way of some of the drivers.
Yeah, I'm going to predict someone missing their braking point going into turn 1 on the first lap.
And absolute carnage
will ensue, yeah.
I made a season-long prediction of no safety car, but throughout the whole season. Is that going to change tonight? Because sounds like that's what you were perhaps alluding to. Could there be a safety car?
Well, they exist. I've seen them in other leagues, and when I say other leagues, I mean our very own Performance League had a safety car just on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It used to be just hushed tones in dark alleys speaking of this mystical safety car. But apparently they're real, so yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to live stream that due to not having a commentator. Yeah, we all want to race in the Performance League. It is very fun.
So yeah, okay. A general prediction for the race. Can't really say much about the new guys. I don't really know much about them, so we'll see how they get on. But I think Dutch Tricks is going to take the win. Panda second, Tico third. There you go.
We'll go Panda, Dutch, then Tico. No top five.
Sorry?
Panda, Dutch, then Tico.
I'm going
Simon?
to say Tico, Dutch, and I think Physics.
Okay.
Here's a question.
See if I've got an
on this
answer.
grid absolutely hates this track. So where do you think he's going to finish?
That driver is Aaron, isn't it?
He won.
I think he'll do. I think he'll do better than what he thinks.
It always seems to be the way. There's a track that you hate and you seem to do well, and you get to a track you love and you DNF.
Yeah, he's coming round now and goes 1:04.5. So there's some pace in there somewhere. I think Panda's just coming out of the pitch as we speak. In his second run.
Button and Dutch yet to set times. Dutch is just coming to the end of his lap.
Okay. Just wobbling his wheel as he comes.
Yeah, I've got a feeling there's more in that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's some good early pace though from Tico. I mean, the time trial time world record is a 1:03.1. I don't think we're not going to say that, but he's within a second of that, and the track isn't even rubbered.
Bottom can muster up around corner 2 turns.
Aaron goes third. Improved his time.
Bottom go
Ooh, yeah. What are we thinking about strategy? Because I've heard that for Austria there isn't a lot of difference between the one stop and the two stop. I've not done much Grand Prix practice, but
I've done some Grand Prix practice, and I don't think there's really a need for a two stop. To be honest, I've one stopped from the ultra to the soft.
okay.
You could also one stop the super soft to the soft.
Bit of info, Spur just picked up the 4th place group penalty after Loader moved as he coming into the pit lane.
Do you know what? I saw something and I didn't even read. I saw a name and I didn't even read the whole thing. I didn't. Okay, physics, nice. So yeah, physics goes pole. 103.9.
So
Frightening
first,
pace.
down to 11th is all we're doing in second at this moment for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Pagani. Pagani has retired with 7 minutes remaining. Trying to...
So is that a crash, or does he just feel he can't go any better than that?
Oh my god.
Oh, Tico's responded with a That's only just over half a second away from the world record time trial time. Is it me? I mean, are we supposed to be expecting this type of pace?
I mean, it is a short track, so I suppose you could argue that the sort of variation in time between the two won't be as great as other tracks.
Yeah, okay. Still, it's quick.
So as it stands, everyone doing their laps on the ultra softs.
Yeah, Lennon's just coming round, but it says a minor 119, 120, so I don't think this is a... no.
Do you think you'll get into the 103s Ravers tomorrow?
No chance. I won't.
Simon?
I will not. I'll be probably expecting mine to be a high 104 at best. Anything under a 104.9 and I'm happy.
So Panda's back in the pits. Praga's on turn 2, so everyone seems to be, well, most of them seem to be getting ready for the final.
It says this is his second lap on this tyre, so it's probably an in lap for Praga. Lennon setting a flyer. Improves by 2 tenths, but stays where he is in P11. Spurge on an out lap.
Ooh.
And
The tyres looked a bit cold there.
Button's midway round what looks like a flying lap. I've finally found a car that doesn't have the revving glitch.
No, he's got it on mine.
103.9.
He pushed like a maniac in sector 2. He was using all of the track.
He should have time to get back and get another set of fresh tyres on if he's He's got that third
Yes,
set. He hasn't used them yet.
it's a short lap, so he should do.
Well, just coming around finishes there. You get 1 minute, 4.7.
That's good from Spurg. He's one of only 2 drivers to have attended every race but DNF'd every race. Can you name the other one? Without looking at the league table.
Attended every race.
Attended every race but DNF'd every race.
Yeah. And the other driver is in this race at the moment. Bit of trivia while we wait.
Is it Lennon?
Correct.
Oh,
Oh,
Boom. Yes, I'm going to drop the boom.
the bit of a fact that we won't like hearing back actually. So
Well, let's hope that Spurge and Lennon can turn their fortunes around this evening.
Is it me, or is it a little bit of lag? But I think it's a bit of lag or a bit of desync or something. But I'm looking at Dutch's car, and it's like his steering wheel is kind of like shaking left and right, left and right. Not
feedback.
Yeah, it's like force feedback, and his steering wheel's on maximum.
He's going for that authentic experience, maybe.
Yes.
I was going to say, I hope that Renault gets out of the way as Dutch comes by.
And starting a lap. You on?
Ooh, that might be invalidation from Dutch. I think it is. No, tell a lie. He isn't. He's very lucky not to, because he did go wide. He's going for another run.
If you Panda might have invalidated there.
Now, can anyone get close to Tico's 1037? Going to be a tough ask.
Yeah, he's just about to start. He's flying up himself.
So
4.2.
I'm just looking at where Physics and Button are on track, and they are behind Tico, so Tico will finish his lap first. That looked like an invalidation. Yep, he's backed off by the look of that. And retired from the session.
Away.
So,
Azimut is facing the wrong way.
It's nearly running to the back of Tico's or side car.
so it's
just
going to
retired.
be, looks like it's down to Physics or Button to challenge Tico.
Button's going to come over the line. I think he might get another, just about another run.
Yeah. He's going to... Oh, by 3 seconds. It's going to be a late one, isn't it? Late push from Button.
Ollie P qualifies 13th with the 104.8.
Physics has got a couple of corners left, and then we'll see.
This has looked, it's looked tidy so far.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
gone a
wide
bit
out the
wide.
final corner. And it's not an improvement, so where's Button?
Physics invalidated his lap on the final corner.
He takes a very wide entry into turn 5. Does Button. I think he had 4 wheels off the track there.
Yeah, I'm amazed that this isn't invalidated from that. Oh, that's an invalidate.
That's
Gotta
wild.
rescue it. Oh, how did that tyre not come off? Wow. He's proper pushing it, weren't he?
So Tico takes pole by 1.5 tenths from Button. It's an all Dutch second row with physics and Dutch tricks. Then the two FTRL Div1 admins of Panda and Aaron line up on row 3. Plexits and debutant Praga line up 7th and 8th with Co-Andy and another debutant Interphone in P10. Then it's Spurge, Lennon, Ollie P, Panini, Oxhox and Azimut rounding off the grid.
Spurge does have that 5 grid penalty though, so he'll be starting at the back, I think.
Now, just looking at the image I've got on screen, that's looking quite cloudy.
It is. Dry, but potentially some rain.
Oh, he said it. That's
Well,
definitely a Division 1 word.
Yeah, I think Division 1 deserves some rain, to be honest.
They're due some, to be fair. We've had 2 wet races in Div 2.
Out of 3, and the third race was Abu Dhabi. Well, the other race was Abu Dhabi. Never rains, so.
Yeah. I mean, in the crowd, some of the fans have got the hoods up, so
Well spotted.
Yeah.
Well spotted, yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
So, away for the formation lap. See what the guys are doing for tyres. Top 10 all on ultra softs. Then it's Lennon, Ollie and Pagani and Azimut all starting on super softs. Oxhox and Spurge, the 2 Williams cars, going for the soft tyre to start.
At that moment, that's where someone like Martin Brundle would say, oh, the Williams think that they can make the soft tyre work. So I'm going to say the 2 Finnish drivers of the Williams think that they can make the soft tyre work. There you go.
Thank you, FTRL Brundle.
No problem.
So, what do we think overtaking spots wise? Obviously, the end of the 3 DRS zones we've got this season, going into turns 1, 2 and 3, are all going to be, I think, prime real estate for overtaking.
Yep.
Definitely the end of the first and second DRS race.
You can technically go side by side on that after turn 2 at DRS, all the way down there. That right-hander, the 2 left-handers, you can go all the way side by side down there. So I think we might see some good racing around that part of the track.
Those 2 it is.
Here we go, forming up.
Hopefully we get a cleaner.
Off the face.
Hoping we get a cleaner start than we had last week. Although this turn 1 is a tricky one. So light sequence starts. And we're away. Looks like a decent enough start from Tico. He's going to hold the lead.
No, they're all through clean.
Clean enough.
Plexit's got a really good start.
Button's looking around the outside into turn 2.
He's got better exit, I think.
He's got the inside line for the next corner. Get him under brakes, locks up, runs deep.
Spun out of the hairpin.
Button's held it and leads this race.
Yeah. There was a yellow in sector 2, wasn't there?
That was Azimut, yeah. He lost wing and he's really struggling now.
Physics. Ooh,
He's having to
Dutch
defend from Dutch.
Got off track. Oh. But yeah, Dutch has got a better run, I think. This is going to be a move up to turn 1. Yeah.
Spurge's had a decent start. He's up 4 positions.
Lennon moved himself into the top 10 quite quickly as well.
Dutch up the inside of Physics.
Or Physics going to fight back. Try and get the inside. Right. Ooh.
Nice enough move.
Yeah. Top 2 though.
Yeah, they're clearing off, yeah. Azimut's already made a pit stop.
Yeah, wing change.
Yeah.
I wonder, don't call me crazy or anything, but Ollie Pitt normally goes for the hardest compound and makes himself go to the softest. Does he just said, I'm going to go on the supers until it starts raining?
If it's going to rain.
Is it going to rain?
Well,
Might just be a gloomy day.
I've placed my bet on it's going to rain, but yeah, just saying. Bit of prediction for you.
Yeah. Maybe the soft tyre runners are thinking the same as well.
Panda and Dutch side by side. Panda ran a little bit wide and it's allowed Plexits to get alongside him. Panda holds on.
Physics is just about getting away from Dutch and hunting down the top 2.
Yeah, I think Dutch having to defend from Panda may have just bought Physics a little bit of breathing room as he sets the fastest lap.
Yeah. Two Renault drivers swapping positions just then.
Praga having a late look at Aaron.
Really late guys trying to driver into the thing. Andy fought him back for it.
Switch back.
Oh,
Nice. There haven't been that many position changes. If you first and second have changed, third, fourth, fifth are exactly the same. Sixth and seventh have changed. Eighth is the same. 10th is the same.
Aaron looked like he really slowed down into turn one. I'm not sure if he lost wind or anything. I didn't see anything. But
Button was wide out of the final corner. It gave Tico a good run on him. Now it's a drag race up to turn 2.
Oh, not much room. But
can Tico hold it round the outside?
I think
He's got it done. He's going to have to go defensive now.
Physics is right involved in this now.
Oh, yeah, ball.
There might have been a slight tap, but I don't think there's any damage.
I didn't see anything come off of any of those cars then.
But yeah, going back to my previous point, now the top 5 are exactly the same. Oh, Tico with the penalty.
the top 2 is one now.
Spurge has had a moment. It looks like he's lost the position.
And Ox is
He's all over the back of Coandy at the moment.
yeah, on those soft tyres as well, so he could be having a very good race the longer this continues. I think Coandy might have a problem because him and Lennon were right next to each other, and then next time I looked, it's 3.3 seconds, so I'm not sure if he's got front right damage or something.
Oh, Physics and Button are swapping positions.
Oh, Button all over the place.
Laps.
I think Button will be pitting for the first set. Well, he's not. He's not, because he wouldn't be that far off the track.
I think it's too early to be coming off of those tyres yet.
Varga's made a move.
Not if your name is Praga.
Oh, Button's dropped it, and Physics has gone into the side of him and got wing damage.
Oh!
And Dutch
those tyres are...
His ex.
Dutch has profited
Panda's
from
in.
that.
Oh no! Oh, Panda and Dutch. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see everything, but well, Panda's let him go. He's let him go. I think. But wow, here comes Plexus.
Oh, oh.
Wow! Button just came out of nowhere. Okay, the pit lane's going to be very busy, I think.
I mean, while all this is going on, Tico's pulled out nearly 4 seconds.
Yeah. Now the Mercedes teammates are going at it together. Now, if I was Aaron, I would pit and get on those softs. You do 29 laps on softs? 28?
Don't know, but Button and Physics are in for wing changes.
Plexus just run the outside.
Oh, Plexus off track.
Panda's got a very good run now, though.
Yeah.
Me too.
If he doesn't back off, this is 3 wide. Oh yeah, he's backed off.
Very sensible.
Oh, Aaron ran the outside. Here we go.
What a move!
That was a good move, but Panda's got the slipstream. But no straight line speed, it seems.
Yeah, it's got Aaron Abbott.
Well,
still side by side.
interestingly, Physics has got onto another set of ultra soft tyres. And Button has put on the softs.
That tells me rain in maybe 9-10 laps ish. Looks like Aaron and Panda.
I'd say Aaron committing to the pit lane.
And Dutch. Tico stays out. Now look where Ox is now on those soft tyres. He's in 5th place with the guys behind him having pitted for wing changes.
Aaron goes for a set of super softs, with Dutch taking a set of softs.
Well, maybe it's not going to rain and people are doing the 2-stop.
Possibly. Got Panda and Lennon going wheel to wheel.
I've seen it 2 laps in a row now. I think Panda doesn't. He's got a high wing setup. Doesn't have that straight line speed.
So, has Panda committed to maybe a wettish setup?
Yeah, actually, yeah, good point. Nice. Oh, here we go, TK pits.
I mean, if it was going to rain soon, then people wouldn't be putting on soft and super soft tyres, I wouldn't have thought.
That'd be another set of ultras.
Which is what you...
2 stop. 2 sets of super.
Tico's got the softs on. And he's going to come out in clear air.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds that he built up are massive.
So it looks like Physics and Button are going to resume battle, but now it's for P13.
Aaron at the inside of Pagani. At turn 2. I think Pagani let him go a little bit. On much older tyres.
Well, Physics has got the move done on Button.
Pagani seemed to have been in that incident with Azima as he spun. Because both salvage drivers fell down the order as that happened, so...
Plexus pits.
Got Praga and Interphone separated by cigarette paper.
So how far do you reckon Fixture Game Cody's X6 is going to go on this set?
I would imagine as long as humanly possible. Yeah, I know that doesn't really answer your question, but...
No.
I don't know, we're still kind of thinking that it might rain.
As long as it doesn't rain and it stays dry for the entirety of the race, I reckon you could see Ox go as far as lap 24, 25 maybe.
Okay.
And from there, I think he should be able to take a fresh set of ultras to the end, if it stays dry. But he's looking racy against Lennon.
Thunder is still going on with these
Yeah.
which are 11 laps old.
Done it, yeah, 11 laps on those tyres.
And into pits from 10th. Ox and Lennon, turn 2.
It's the closest battle we've got on track is for the lead.
Andy, Pagani and Button are all...
Ox sends one up the inside.
Slight contact, not too bad.
Daniel said there's Andy on Button. Good move.
And we've got a new race leader.
Yep.
That was all over the track.
I think TK. I think TK might have a bit of traffic, but all these guys are on much older tyres, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, well, he's made a place with Panda pitting. I mean, as it is, he's only 8 seconds off the lead. So even if he doesn't overtake all these guys, he'll be comfortably in the lead.
Yeah, and getting past Berg wasn't too much of an issue. Still quite a lot of close battles.
I say physics is quite close to Aaron as it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's a nice train from 6th to 9th. Plexus on the freshest tyre. Might want to get involved. Take over with plenty of open air to drive into now.
Yeah, it's going to help his race strategy massively.
Dutch goes defensive against Aaron in turn 2.
That's going to allow physics to have a look.
On my screen there was a loss of grip, but Aaron's got a better run down to the next. Dutch
Going to try and hold it on the outside.
Ooh, hard racing.
This is a hooked up now. Back down. Here's one for you. Would you go and see the Astros one playing roll up as a choice?
Oh, Aaron's had a moment. And a massive snap of oversteer in the penultimate corner.
Yeah. He kind of stopped anything else from happening from that though. It looked like it could have gone the car, but it seemed to stabilise.
Yeah, yeah, he gathered it up and kept some momentum going.
Good save.
Physics is going to go for it. Oh, but Dutch is in the way. This is allowing Plexix to get involved. This is going to be a 4-car battle soon enough. Physics going to move on Dutch.
Oh. I was going to capitalize on that.
Oh, Aaron and Dutch just bang wheels.
And Aaron's
no,
driven through the open door.
On my screen I didn't quite see. Did Dutch go into the back of Aaron there?
He did touch the back of Aaron, but I don't think he got any damage from it.
Okay.
This is a great battle, this. Does Plexix fancy a look at his teammate?
Yeah, that's right. Going in.
And the outside. Well, those ultra softs of physics on Physics's car might start to be in a bit of pain, having had them on for 8 laps.
Especially with battling.
Although he's pulled out nearly half a second on Aaron already. Well, Lennon pits from second, so that's going to put Tico in that position.
Got a 6 for Lennon.
Physics coming up to the back of Spurge now, so he's got DRS off of the Williams. Dutch is going to have a look up the inside of Aaron.
Aaron holds on, but
I say the battle of traction, Aaron's got it.
Spurge. Oh. Well, Dutch has got to move there. Done. Spurge is just a roadblock at the moment. Oh, I don't want anything to. Oh,
So close, these 5 cars together.
Physics should be clear by this corner, but I don't know about Dutch.
Dutch is going to try and follow him through.
Oh,
Physics sideways.
Physics is gone.
Now I don't know if it
He's gone in
was.
the pits.
I don't know if that was his plan or not, but he has ended up in the pit lane.
Well, it was a superb pit entry.
Styled it out. Oh, Spurgeon's running to the back of Plexits. But again, I didn't see any wing come off of the Williams.
Is damage off? No, that's not the case because Azimuth had a wing change, didn't he? Well,
we know Physics knows that damage is definitely on.
I think Physics just wanted to clear Spurg before that turn because it would have hampered his pit entry anyway. And he ended up just catapulting himself in there, didn't he?
A little update, Lennon ended up jumping Panda, but Panda is not that far.
Spurge dives into the pit lane.
Well, I'm looking at the sky and it looks quite clear and
I'd
bright
say
now, so
it's brightening up considerably from the start, so I think the threat of rain has gone.
Yeah.
But Lennon is under threat from Panda.
Dutch locks up, and now Aaron's going to be... Oof. I was going to say that could have been a move, but...
Panda devours Lennon meringue. Anyone that thought they only eat bamboo is wrong.
What a commentary line. Oh, Aaron, yeah, that's a corner cut, I'm afraid.
Yeah, on the subject of penalties, there is one name that I've seen crop up more than most, and that's Button.
Yeah.
So, pushing very hard. This Panda Lennon battle isn't over with yet.
Yeah, they've been on it for a while. And catching up to Co-Andy.
Aaron and Dutch incredibly close.
Well, if Tico is going to stay on those softs, which I think he will do, there will be 26 laps. Is that a thing? I didn't know you could do anything on 26 laps.
Maybe a mediums, but they're not available here.
I've done 24 on them, and I think they had a couple of laps left in them.
Okay.
I mean, the rears were only 62%. I think that was the worst wear.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It all depends on, you know, driving style and setup.
Yep. There's a 4-car train developing on 4th to 7th.
We love a train here in FTRL.
I don't know if Co-Andy can keep with these, but that would be 5.
Wouldn't write off Panda either. It's got quite young tyres compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
It's the longest stint on York Crossing. Here he is.
See, Co-Andy with 10 lap old super soft, so I think we'll be pitting again.
Well, I'm going to say it. Apart from Azimuth, who voluntarily left the game, love it. We haven't had a DNF. Come on, man! I've waited 22 laps. That's, you know, it's enough time. Normally, I used to say it on like about 4. Oh, we haven't had any DNFs yet. Button and Plexits.
Yep, side by side. And Button's already got that done before the braking zone. I thought Co-Andy was going to fancy a look then.
Plexit seems to have a terrible exit out of turn 1, so... Oh, he's actually got wing... Is that wing damage front left for Plexit?
It's a Dutch, I think it might be.
Yeah.
Say, looks like he's struggling for turning ability at the moment.
That is wing damage, yeah, I've looked at them.
Well, Andy's gonna look at him as well.
Well, he hasn't committed to the right hand side, so he's gonna... he does dive in.
Yeah, supers to the end, I would have thought. The wing change.
Lennon is keeping up with Panda. Oh.
Tico and Ox turn 2.
Yeah, and Button may fancy a look at Aaron. They're quite close together, and Aaron's still all over the back of Dutch Tricks. But looking at the lead for the battle for the lead.
Oh, I tell you what, Ox is defending well on those 22 lap old tyres. Tico's up the inside. Should get this done here. Yeah.
Now would Ox jump in for the supers? I think he might.
He's committing to the pit lane entry.
Yep.
So where will this bring Ox out?
Probably just in front of his teammate in 10th. Sorry, that would be 11th.
Yeah, he's going to come out around the McLarens.
Ooh, Button had a slight wobble coming out turn 1. I don't know if that's lag, but his car was...
He's in front of... He's ahead of Physics. He's ahead of McLarens.
Oh wow, okay. And on the faster tyre. So this train, which could be forming, they're not far from each other, are they? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Ox can get involved.
Aaron's wide.
Button's gonna... Ooh, we thought about it. If I was Aaron, I'd hit onto the supers now. Maybe even the ultras if he was to go along the stint.
Yeah, 15 laps worth of wear. So he's staying out. Already, Ox has taken a second out of Lennon. So I think Ox is going to have a very good finish here.
Buttons up the inside of Aaron into 1.
So it seems to have settled down a little bit.
Yeah, just about had time to sneeze there.
Nice.
Just looking at your position changes, Ravers, and there's only one position that is the same as they started.
Yes, yeah. So you got to say these things, and they'll, you know, something will happen. I said that. I said the DNF thing. Yeah. I think Aaron's pitting here,
He's staying right.
He is.
and I think Andy will be pitting soon as well. So, like I say, Ox is having a very good sort of recovery drive from that quali ban.
Yeah,
Goes fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some. He's had some clear air in front of him as well.
Yeah, and since I last spoke about his time difference to Lennon, that's another 2 seconds.
Panda with DRS on Co-Andy.
Aaron's come
And
out.
Dutch Tricks and Button having a battle. Oh, Button! And Dutch Tricks has got past Button. Or back past him, should I say. The only worry for Ox is how warm are those ultras going to be on sort of the penultimate and last lap.
Well, Co-Andy's in the pit lane.
This is going to be, okay, if Chico doesn't make any mistake, he's won the race, obviously. He's just not going to get caught. But then it's going to be...
Aaron and Co-Andy. Yeah, Aaron's just well back for a bit actually doing the cut. I'll just...
Oh, Button and Dutch Tricks again on the same corner. But yeah, this is going to be a five car battle with the final 2 podium spots.
Yeah, I think. I did say Panda in the top 3, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, Panda's got a tyre life advantage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lennon has tyre life advantage on him.
yep. So this is going to be a very interesting final 8 or so laps.
Aaron getting very close to Spurge as well now.
Ox has arrived on the back of Lennon.
DRS. Aaron on Spurge. Doesn't go for it.
Oh, Lennon.
Bit of wheel banging.
Lennon's got the DRS.
Can go around the outside now, Aaron. Into turn 2. Ball about to switch back. And he's got it done. Spurge just coming back at him. So
Oh, Tico.
Aaron's got the switch back.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Tico picked up a penalty and all that. And Ox does eventually get through past Lennon.
I think, like Simon said earlier, buttons will play a part.
Button at the inside, turn 1. That's tricks.
Panda's in there as well. Panda needs to be smart here.
Oh god, I thought Button's rear tyre was going to bin him off. Button's got a better exit.
Nearly there.
Much better exit.
Got to look out for Ox on those ultra soft tyres. He's in there as well.
Oh.
And he's on Panda.
I gotta say, it's been a very, very clean. Maybe
Panda's had a moment. Where's he gone? He's off the track.
Oh no! I was gonna say they've been driving very clean.
I don't know if that was contact or if it was just a bit of driver error maybe, but Pandas have lost out big time there.
Yeah.
So from here you've got a fancy Ox for P2.
It's just those 6 more laps on
Button
the
again on the
tyres.
inside.
I'll tell you what, this Button and Dutch Tricks battle is. Oh,
They're
it's
3 wide.
Ox has got a
Here we
very
go.
good run.
Ox could get up the
3
inside
wide.
of both of them here.
Down the inside. All touched.
They're still 3 wide.
Oh,
Oh,
and
no!
it's ended in catastrophe.
Ox! No! Binned it. Oh, I've not binned it.
Has Button got wing damage? I'm not sure. But Lennon had a brilliant tyre advantage over him.
Yep.
Well, the DNF count is now 1. Bogus.
I'm commentating there. I'm responsible for my own actions. But Dutch gets a penalty.
For that incident, or was it?
No, I think he cut turn 1
Yeah.
or ran wide at turn 1. Either way.
DRS on Button. 9 lap younger tyres. Down the outside.
Good defending. Yeah, just about shows him off track. Now
Dutch
physics.
getting damage from that.
I say, physics has crept up on the back of this.
Yeah. And Panda isn't completely out of it. I know he's got 18 laps worth of worn tyres, but
That gravel won't have helped either. Lennon's going to get this move done eventually, but not keep defending. Nearly. DRS. Lennon's got
Lennon
such
with a
good
great run out of turn 1.
yeah. But this is going to give DRS to Button. Just.
Oh,
Contact.
Button's clipped him.
Oh.
What a shot that is I've just had. had a helicopter shot, and it just had the battle between Button and Lennon. Then there was the battle with Physics and Dutch Tricks in the shot, and then Panda and Praga came into view.
Oh. Yeah, but he's been a bit of a nuisance to.
Yeah.
Not
Look at Physics. Look at Physics.
Here we go. And Dutch and Panda's took court back up to this is.
And Praga's on the back of Panda, so this is 2nd to 7th. Look at this train.
With 4 laps to go.
Oh, Lennon hit the back of button. No wing damage though. Round the outside again.
Here comes Physics at the inside. Oh,
I thought he was going to go 3 wide then.
Oh, Lennon's got such a good run out of that corner. Button is going to go down the inside.
Lock up.
Locks up.
Physics dives underneath. Oh!
It's alright, he saved it. This is incredible. Not only have we got this train, we've got 22 people watching the stream. Oh! Button goes off track.
Yep.
And he's lost it.
Yeah,
Oh, we saved it. It's a yellow sector 3. That's him. That's the first casualty. And driver. Yeah. You saw that as well. Yeah. I saw the chipping of carbon fibre come off there.
2 laps. I don't really want this race to end, to be honest.
Button pits. And that's him out of the equation, I think.
He'll just go for a fastest lap now, I would think.
I think he's sum the points. Hopefully.
Now, considering Panda had that huge moment, he could realistically still get on the podium.
Physics side by side with Lennon.
Ollie's retired.
Oh, it's contact.
Lennon's off.
It's spun Lennon.
Off.
Oh no.
Physics goes on, but 16 laps of super soft tyres. Ollie P retired and all that, so not sure what happened to him.
Panda coming under attack from Praga.
Good overtake.
A good move, yeah.
So Andy and Aaron battling that. Aaron gets a very good switch back.
Panini's retired.
Left wing damage. On my screen, there's no front left winglet of Physics.
Yeah, it's the same on my screen. Praga and Dutch fighting.
Praga's come out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, contact.
Oh.
Panda's not out of this. Dutch.
Oh.
Can they all stop going off track, please?
Dutch's tyres are 26 laps old, and he's touched Praga again and again.
Oh my god, this is getting a little
in
bit...
the gravel.
Getting a bit out of hand now.
A little bit feisty, I think.
Last lap. Rico 11 seconds ahead.
But like I said, with that off that Panda had, it could still get on the podium. This is incredible.
Penalties play a part.
Yeah. Some of the words happening right there.
I don't think I've seen Panda's name down the bottom as well, so...
Neither have I, so...
Lennon will be quite unhappy with that. He was very much on for a podium there, I think.
Well, we'll see what happens. Andy could be about to launch a last gasp move, perhaps.
He's having a look.
He's going for it.
Braga picks up
Tico
another
wins.
penalty.
Praga penalty, yeah. Oh no, Panda's lost it. Second left corner. No. No.
Disaster.
Aaron's come out of nowhere. He touches him.
Andy gets podium.
Aaron's fourth.
And Panda has finished the race in the pit lane, but gets fifth.
P5.
What?
That is.
Oh, what a race.
How did Panda get fifth there? Did they all have that many penalties?
Well, I mean,
Where's
Praga
Conti gonna finish, which is Britain had a lot of penalties.
wasn't Praga like P3 on the track? He's got to 8th.
You can't. Wow. And yeah, like you said, Dan, Inter finished the race, you know, quite far behind. It still gets a point.
My,
Wow.
that race.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone finish in the pit lane but still gain positions because of penalties. Incredible.
Oh, Andy, podium interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from Tico, we had no idea who was going to finish in those positions. I had no idea. I couldn't predict that.
Well, I mean, Goldie didn't finish first this week, so yeah. Oh, Ox. And luckily DNF'd. We had quite a few DNFs after that, after your statement, Ravers.
You're welcome.
Who
Yeah,
was your-
Praga had.
Go on, Ravers.
Oh, no, I was just going to say.
It's a very hard one to pick.
That is a hard one, yeah.
Me personally, I'm going to pick physics.
Oh,
I probably, yeah, either him or Andy. I think Andy. Where did Andy qualify again?
oh,
So much went on, I can't remember, but he'll tell us.
Yeah, he'll tell us if he comes in. And Aaron finishing fourth as well.
Co-Andy qualified 9th and Aaron qualified 6th. It was almost as though it was written in the stars for Co-Andy to get a podium there, due to the misfortune of Panda.
Stars, million. Oh, I'm not going to carry on with that.
Might get copyright striked actually.
No, my voice isn't that good.
Well, I'll let you two. Someone else can interview P1 this week.
I apologise, it's me with the party, isn't it? Okay. Completely forgot. I've sent them all invites.
Oh. How many points does that put Tico on? So 75 and then 18. 93, I believe, in the first 4 races.
That's 3 wins from 4. Pretty good record.
Yep. Here they all come. Who's it that's got the background?
It's not me.
Okay.
I think we've got them all in now, haven't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
Guys, well, welcome. Congratulations to the podium drivers.
Thank you. Thanks.
I don't know how much you knew of that Tico, but behind you, everything happened, and we didn't know who was going to come second and third. But on the flip side of that, you seem to dominate quite from the start. Well, from kind of lap 5-6, it was like, yeah, Tico's probably going to win this. Did it feel like that to you?
Yeah. Nah, at the beginning, button jumpy at the start, so I knew it could be a close race. But yeah, I overtook him on lap 6, I think, and I just drove the race and saved my tires till the end.
Did you you committed to the one stop, but was there like a chance that he perhaps was going to go to a 2-stop strategy, or was it the one stop and that was it?
No, it was always planned to do the one stop. Just do the softs and drive till the end.
Yeah, it seemed to work, obviously. You finished about 10 seconds ahead, but behind you, it was, yeah, absolute carnage. But yeah, 3 wins from 4, Tico, so you're in the driving seat for winning the championship, it seems.
Yeah. I don't know how much points I'm in front of the second one, but I think it's a big gap, so I think I have a good chance to win the championship.
Well, congratulations, mate, and yeah, well deserved. So yeah, does anyone want anything else to ask Tico?
Yeah. Where did you find that pace in qualifying, dude?
Yeah, I was practicing quite a lot on time trial. So.
Yeah, I did my best. I did a 1:39. I thought, okay, this might be pole. 2 seconds later,
Yeah.
2/10 off.
I saw your lap and I thought could be close.
Yeah.
Simon, who would you like to interview?
I will interview its physics. So
Yeah.
a brilliant P2 for you. I mean, qualifying went well. Like you say, you weren't quite on Tico's pace, but it was a good effort nonetheless. We saw you pick up wing damage after Button dropped it in turn 1, unfortunately, but you recovered well.
Yeah.
How was that recovery drive from your view?
I pitted now. Yeah. No, I drove. It was lap 7, I think, and it was exactly on the time to do a 2-stop. So I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna do a 2-stop. So I did that. I pitted. I come in clean air. I had a lot of fuel left, so I just put it in ridge and managed my ERS, and I had a lot of pace. Yeah, after I did another pit stop, and it was a whole group from P2 to P6, and the whole, yeah, was a couple of seconds quicker than them. So
yeah, I mean, from the spectator point of view, those last 5 or 6 laps looked insane.
yeah.
I mean, like Ravers said, we had absolutely no idea who was going to finish where from like P2 down to P7.
I was
In the last 10 laps, I thought, oh, maybe I can get P2. So I needed to save some fuel too. So yeah.
So
Can I ask you physics?
Yeah.
Physics, did you have, because we looked at your car with like 2 laps left, and on the front left of the car there was no winglet there.
No,
did you
it was
actually have
no, yeah, no. It was damaged by a button again, but it was not that big, so.
Okay.
Okay. Co-Andy, welcome.
Hello, you are.
Congratulations.
I am surprised. Sorry, I am just as surprised as you guys are. If not more.
So, that last lap, what's the overall feeling?
Say surprised, confused. Just wow, what a last lap that was. I did not expect to be fighting for the 3rd position after qualifying at all, so I'm more than happy where I finished.
Yeah, qualified P9. It did look to myself from Ravers and Simon that you was a bit more slower on the opening start of the race. Was that you conserving your tyres to make sure your strategy worked?
I think the first stint was horrible. The tyres just seemed to go off 3-4 laps in, and then I just decided to change strategy from there on. I was going to plan a 1-stop, I think, like most people were, and then I switched to the 2-stop, and it paid off. Because for some unknown reason, the first stint was just so slow, especially in the corners. Just that second sector is so slow. I just didn't know where the grip went.
Yeah, well, you seem to be a man of battles today. You was battling a lot with Aaron from what I saw, and then especially towards the end of the race, it was a overtake on Dutch at the last corner. Was that enjoyable, scary?
Both, to be fair, because I knew Aaron had penalties because I was constantly checking with the engineer, see who had what. So I knew I didn't have to battle Aaron because he had penalties, and I would have overtook him on penalty wise. But
I've always got penalties.
yeah, Austria is a bad track to get penalties, especially with the extending track limits. But to manage to overtake on the last corner, I think I slightly, I'm saying on a minute now, I think I slightly tapped the back of Dutch's car on the last corner. And if you didn't see, this is why I slowed up at the end to let him back through, because I believe if I didn't touch him, he would have crossed the line for me.
Yeah. Well, you picked up my driver of the day, and congratulations on the podium.
Appreciate it, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Can I just cut in? I just want to say, like, because Panda finished in the pit lane and then went to 5th, but on the screen there it's got 9th, so I don't know if it was some kind of game, like, error or something.
I'll have a look.
He finished 5th.
I'm pretty sure.
Definitely
I'm pretty sure he was definitely
Yeah.
5th. But
Yeah, no, he finished 5th.
Well, Aaron, well, you said you hated Austria, and now you
yeah,
do.
what the hell are you doing here?
finished 4th. How's he doing it?
Sorry. To be honest with you, I shouldn't really be in here. Just got to point that out. But I got so excited at the end, I thought, just get me in there. I did say if I finish in the points, get me in that podium interview. There's absolutely no reason for me to be in here at all. But I'm just in a really good mood, to be honest. That's about as much as I could say.
Fair dues, fair dues.
It was a crazy race. I must say, first of all, Praga, I had a brilliant battle with him at the start. So he was recruited, and that was literally a few hours ago. So he's had no time to practice, and he came in and put in a quality performance. So well played to him. Andy, those last few laps of you were wicked. I did enjoy that. I tried to get in you with a switchback, and I was in the party going, yep, switchback done. And then all of a sudden, I think you must have just turned your car up or attached a jet to the back of your car, because then I was just left for dead.
Yeah,
But
I
that
was
was a
managing my
mental race.
I was managing my ERS the whole way because I could tell I was slightly closing. I thought I can save here, and then bumped it up to like 4 or 5.
Yeah, well, it was funny because I looked at the engineer, and I knew Praga had 9 seconds of penalties, and we were closing in on him, and I was really trying to push. And then within the last sort of lap or two, I just had nothing left in the engine at all. And then on that final lap, Panda got a double puncture on the second to last corner.
Oh, that's what
So,
happened.
yeah, he got a double puncture. So
Oh, because I was on board with him and he went on that curve and it just spun. And I was like, he lost it.
no, he
Wow,
was going to finish
double
second, but he got a double puncture, which I found hilarious.
Oh
But,
man.
No, Andy, on that final corner, I think Dutch lost a bit of traction anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was actually your fault, but fair play to you for letting him back through. But yeah, it was. It looked like it was just because I nearly got it. I got wing damage off of you on the final corner from when you slowed down. I was like, it was mental. The whole thing was just mental.
Wow, yeah.
Was it as good to watch on stream as it was to race it?
Like his last 4 laps.
I
honestly.
strongly advise going back and watching this stream. It was
Tel said we had
mental.
nearly 30 people in as well at one point.
Yeah.
We did at one
Yeah,
point, yeah. Yes,
Wicked.
it's done well.
Oh, nice one. Well done to you boys on the podium. Like I said, I shouldn't be here, but I just got too excited.
Yeah, thank you.
Tico, slow down a bit, mate. Give us all the chance.
Yeah, I make it
Oh,
that he's, I think he's got a 37-point lead. Just looking at the league table now. So,
Who's in second?
still Dutch Tricks on 56, you are on 93. Yeah.
Bloody hell. Mate, slow down. out of a possible 100 points, you've got 93. I think I've got about 12 or something stupid. just slow down, Tico, right? No, well done, lads.
Thanks.
Yeah, so it's what's it? We've got Division 2 next week, tomorrow, sorry.
Yeah.
Same track and all that. So yeah, China next week.
Shit.
China.
Oh,
China, yeah. What we thinking?
Right.
not my best track.
Rain, lots of rain.
No,
Oh, I
please.
hope so.
China always throws it down at some point.
I have bad memories of China.
I'm just going to say, if the Division 2 race tomorrow night is wet, I am resetting the lobby.
No, not.
Somehow Div 1 hasn't had a wet race yet, and we've had 2 out of 3. And like Ravers
It's
said,
gonna
the
rain.
dry one was Abu Dhabi.
I called it last week and I'm calling it again. I reckon it might start drying and it's going to go wet towards the end.
I hate you so much because that's what it did last week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. A little plug. Come and tune in with me tomorrow night for commentary for Div 2. Me and Panda. It could be a
That's
cracker.
what you use, yeah.
If that's anything to go by, it should be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, we can get Panda's perspective on the double puncture.
Yeah, just lack of ability, I think.
Uh,
Cool.